Guys, so today we're going to the Werribee Open Range Zoo and it's gonna be super awesome. I'm excited to see the kangaroos because kangaroos are huge and they could look like, I know they box and their tail is nothing but muscle. And I think that's gonna be super fun. So I'm gonna make sure to take lots of videos of everything and pictures and whatever there is to take. So I'll see you then.
Got a little baby boy there that's been over 8 months old now. For many decades this species was thought to be extinct. They are the original Eurasia horse, genetically pure and never domesticated. And next to the zebra, the only true wild horses left. They got a branch Less than 20 of these little horses were discovered in the 1960s in a private collection in Russia. And after a relocation to Holland, their numbers have since grown from less than 20 to more than 2,000.
Good on the Russians.
On the left, amongst the big tree trunk there, is our rarest African species, the scimitar horned oryx. Has been officially declared extinct for some time now in the wild.
Oh God.
Fantastic news for the beautiful oryx, which was wiped out by trophy hunters in the wild, is that over the next 6 to 12 months, 500 will be released into a very isolated pocket in the country of Chad in North Africa. That is thanks to a very big breeding program that has been occurring in the United Arab Emirates.
Scratchy's bumming.
Their horns can grow over 1 metre long, arching over their backs, and often looks like they've got one horn from the side if they're nicely matched. And they are the animal they believe started the myth of unicorns. This actually comes from ancient Egypt, where certain kings and queens regarded them almost like a spirit guide and kept some of them for show, wrapping their horns together, coating their horns in gold so it looked like they just had one gold horn. And a species that is heading rather rapidly towards extinction in the wild, on our right, the Addax antelope. A desert antelope from North Africa with an estimated wild population of less than 300 now. This species can go its whole life, guys, without having any water.
Wow.
Without drinking any anyway. They'll graze in the evening and early in the morning, taking advantage of dew on the grass. 5 of our brown bison, one of 3 species of bison, was found across North America. Before the Europeans arrived, there were more bison in North America than there were humans on the whole planet. Numbers estimated to have been over 1 billion. The black bison and the diamond bison are now extinct. The brown bison was reduced from hundreds of millions to just a few thousand, all thanks to a bounty placed on them by the US government.
They are now our national animal.
They in fact intended to get rid of the species altogether. We'll just have to slowly creep past the camel that's closest to the road here. Her name is Vera. Vera was hand raised and she does have a habit of still wanting to get lots of human interaction. Thankfully she looks like she's a bit distracted. She's about 14 months old now. Unfortunately Vera's mum passed away trying to give birth. Stop or she'll come over. Even though there's thousands of camels in other parts of the world, like North Africa and the Middle East, Australia is the only place in the world now that technically has wild camels. All the other camels are domesticated. And it's estimated up to 1.2 million wild camels in the Australian outback.
Wow. What? Jeez.
And considered to be somewhat of an environmental problem, but it's having a huge business in Australia for export and even milk. might get a closer look at some of the other camels as we come back through this area, depending on where they are. Got a little baby one over there. She's about 9 months old now. Her name is Sahara. She's over there with her mum, Saffron. So these are the one-hump camel or the dromedary camel. But when you consider they live in the same house as crocodiles, they are incredibly territorial and defensive. Keep your eyes out to the left for Brindabella and her baby Pansy, who's going to be turning 3 in a few months.
What a pansy.
Just be mindful, guys, we don't stop through here, we just move slow.
I wonder why.
Looking good, Pansy.
Oh, they're so cute.
On the other area.
Waterbuck antelope are also known as ring-bottom antelope.
What is that?
I think it looks like they've just sat on a freshly painted toilet seat. But really, if you live in Africa, do you really want to have a target on your bottom? Probably not. In my opinion, the male is probably one of our most handsome animals with his gorgeous horns. And the reason they're called waterbuck is because they always live near water, like our little lake here. And if something threatens them like lions, they will go into the water and submerge themselves completely, except for their eyes, ears and nose. Their incredibly oily coat is a deterrent to crocodiles. Crocodiles don't like to eat this species, so they're safe in the water. And when there's not a lot of grass and water around, this has a big impact on wild animals. One of our family is zebra here. They used to live in the area we just left with the lake. This will become our new breeding herd. They're all quite young.
Look at the ostriches.
Quack, quack, quack.
A little ostrich there. He's actually telling us off that. Giraffe like his peace and quiet. The largest airplanes in the world down there, Eland. Not going to be the best view when we get down the bottom of them, they'll be behind trees.
I saw a giraffe at the Werribee Zoo. He was pulling up the laces on a high heel shoes at the Werribee Zoo. At the Werribee Zoo. I saw a giraffe at the Werribee Zoo. Werribee Zoo, Werribee. I saw a giraffe at the
Look, they're fighting.
Nah, they're just playing. Zebra and a rhino.
So this is our male rhino that's out on display at the moment. His name is Kapamba. He's actually our tallest and heaviest rhino. The 4 girls are up ahead, lying down. He weighs around 2,400 kilos.
And a magpie. Chilling out with the others.
That old rhino can run 40 to 60 kilometres an hour. You can see how big our little 3-year-old is now. Isn't that fair? There's 6 giraffe over there. They're a bachelor herd. They're all boys. Not involved in a breeding program. We are officially the bachelor side for zoos in Australia and New Zealand that do breed giraffe. Not all males are needed for future breeding. And it's a completely natural phenomena for most herds to have bachelor herds as well. Males in herds, about 90% of them never get to mate with females their whole life.
Oh, no wonder they got such long legs and legs. That's it. One in 10 with a giraffe.
Why are they different colours?
I think I heard someone ask why they're different colours. They're all different colours and shades and patterns because all of them except one are hybrids or mixed race. There is one species of giraffe in Africa, but 9 geographically isolated subspecies, all with their own unique style of pattern and colour.
Cop that. Cop that.
It's like a slap fight.
Oh, look, these two. Make me get up.
I'm too wealthy for this.
You hybrids better settle down.
So that was just a little bit of gentle roughhousing there, and trust me, when giraffes do fight, it can be quite brutal. We don't have any girls to fight over, so ours rarely show any of those signs.
He's got a sore foot.
It's more about just one in the way of the other one while he's trying to get up.
Yeah.
Letting himself be heard.
I'm a tripod.
Yeah, there must be concrete and stuff below. Otherwise they'd dig out.
Oh.
Try it.
Yeah. Oh, that one's too tight.
How loud was that lion?
Yeah.
Deep voice, didn't it?
Very. It's not even loud, it's just like
Growl.
booming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you feel
You
it.
can imagine that in a big open area.
Kangaroos!
You know what's really interesting? They don't really block this area off. Like the roost
Yeah,
could
I'm
probably
looking
leave
here.
if they wanted.
Got a little rope there.
Yeah.
Like it bend over a
Why
little.
would they bother leaving? They're getting fed, they're getting water.
They're not going nowhere.
Some bricks out there for building a home.
Got a dingo on the back fence that's keeping them scared. Black dingo.
What do you guys have, like wallabies?
Probably shouldn't say. Steve, we just culled about 15,000 leaves in the park.
Yeah. Yeah. The Australian kangaroo is not actually extinct. We do
That's
a
why when we
regular
got on the
cull.
safari, there's no kangaroos on it.
Far from it.
Look at the koalas! Why can everyone see it except for me?
Is that two of them there? Or one?
Mommy, I can see
No, only the one of them.
Oh, that's just one. Okay.
Well, that's all they do. It's like,
Sleep.
Hi. No, don't. Look at the emu. No, don't.
They got a massive claw on the back of their foot.
They are not actually nice.
Something must have died out there.
Yeah. They're not going to kill you, but they could hurt you a little bit. You might be like, what's over there?
Birds.
Something dead.
They've been living up on one of the mice.
Oh. Must be. Yeah.
So the zoo was super fun. They had just kind of just animals you would find in America, but they also had koalas, and they were so cute, even though they were sleeping, but they were still adorable. And the kangaroos were really far away, but they were pretty. It was pretty cool to see a kangaroo for the first time. And if you like the video, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'll see you in another video. Bye.